we're going to talk about our contour line drawing and what to do to finish it with the marker and background. Now, this is a drawing that's just in the beginning stages because I do not have the 4 to 6 objects drawn, but I have one and I'll show you in just a moment. Let's just assume that we have all of this drawn, that we have 4 to 6. The next thing you're going to do is get a marker, and you're going to go over all the lines that you drew in pencil with marker. Normally we would have started or just worked with marker, but that's really intimidating and scary for some people, so we did pencil first. So you would go through and you would outline everything. You can have 2 or 3 different colors, or you could have every single object as a different color. Please do not put multiple colors for one object, but maybe this brush is going to be kind of this turquoise color, this brush is going to be red, and this brush is going to be yellow. So you could vary it up that way. You notice when I'm drawing, I go straight over the other objects, just like I did when I was drawing it as a contour line drawing early on. Okay, so you would finish this, and then what you're going to do is take a water container and a paintbrush, and you'll find that by each sink I have 8 brushes and 8 water cups. This is the only one like this. A majority of them are going to be your standard water containers, and so the rest of them look like that. Anyway, when we liquefy marker, it turns into a paint, and so you don't want to flood your paper, but you want to make sure that you have plenty on your brush, and you're just going to run it over the line of marker and loosen that up, and we're going to drag it out and away from the object. We're not going to be coloring in the object, we're just going to fill our background with different colors. And you'll find that when you have your other colors, you have to find out when to stop and when to blend them. Sometimes it's a good thing to blend, like if I had blue here and red here, and in some cases if I was working with like orange here, I may not want to blend it with the blue. But you can see this is just moving out and about. And so once you get quite a ways into this, you're going to have something that looks like this. And this is getting a lot further along. There are some things that I think I need to fix and redo, or maybe I need to make the colors bleed a little bit more, like right here. And this has actually sat for quite a while, so it doesn't matter. If the marker dries, it's still going to liquefy with water. I also found that some colors blend better than others. The yellow did not blend very well, so I ended up going over it with a green, which I kind of like because I got a yellowish green color. Different than this though. The purple didn't blend as well to begin with, so what I actually did is I went back over it with purple. Again, you know, I tried some and then I put some more on, and it took a little more water and a little bit more with my paintbrush to get it moving around, but I did get it to do that. Blue, on the other hand, was really easy to spread, almost to the point where it got to be, you could see it looked like water had dripped on my paper. So then I actually came back, after I spread it around a little bit in the background, I came back with my blue and I strengthened that line without putting a paintbrush over it like I'm doing right now. So in other words, as you go over it, sometimes it'll get, your lines will start to get kind of ragged, almost pixely-like. And if that happens and it's really, really distorted or pixely, you could take your marker back over it and make it a little more of a defined edge. So again, a couple of things is you can try a color over another color. You can reapply some paint and then go over it again. Or you may say, okay, I'm done with moving this paint around, but I want to strengthen the line, so after everything's dried, you can bring your marker back in. This is what you're working on Monday. After you get everything drawn and outlined in marker, then you take the brush and you complete the background with a variety of colors.